I am very pleased to have with us Montana State Representative Creighton Kearns. And Representative, thank you so much for coming on the program this evening.
You bet. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, my pleasure. So the legislature has adjourned for the year, but a number of good bills have gone to the governor's desk or on their way to the governor's desk, including the legislation that you sponsored, House Bill 271, permitless carry.
Correct. Yeah, permitless carry was one of the few gun bills that made it through the whole process, through the House, through the Senate, and now it's waiting for the governor's decision.
Can you talk a little bit about the process of getting this through? I mean, when we talk about Montana's carry laws, they're already, I have to say, pretty good as far as I'm concerned. This, to me, seemed like it was the logical progression. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, certainly it was. We've had permitless carry in all of Montana outside of incorporated cities and towns since '91. And, of course, we heard the usual argument in '91 that there would be blood in the streets and shootouts on every corner and on, and it just has not, that has not been the case. Mm-hmm. So it was kind of a logical progression to go ahead and extend the right of permitless concealed carry to our city folks like we have for the country folks for the last 19 years or so.
Was this, again, considering the what I believe is ultimately a fairly minor addition, was this a controversial piece of legislation?
Well, it certainly, those that were on the fence certainly had difficulty with it, and it was a good indication of whether or not you truly were a believer in the rights stated in the Second Amendment or not. And I was a little bit disappointed in a lot of my Republican colleagues in the various committees that made this kind of tough to get this through.
Really?
Yeah. All the voters out there, you better know exactly who you're voting for and exactly where they stand, because the way they appear in the election phase may not be how they vote when they're in the service phase of their term, let's say.
Yeah. Well, it is great to see that the bill did make it to Governor Schweitzer's desk. I understand as well that House Bill 159 also made it there. That's legislation that would restrict the authority of the Department of Fish, Wildlife, and Parks to regulate firearms and ammunition. And I believe there was also a firearm suppressor a bill that made it to Governor Schweitzer's desk. So certainly, this could turn out to be a great legislative session for gun owners in the state. Yeah,
certainly it was. And of course, of the 20 bills or so that we had in the process, I would have liked to have had more out than just what we did. But we'll keep chipping away at it until we finally get it all back.
Well, Representative, again, I can't thank you enough for joining us on the program, not only tonight, but really throughout the process of House Bill 271 going through the legislature. It's been great talking to you, and I hope that we can have you on one more time at least in the coming weeks to talk about Governor Schweitzer signing this piece of legislation.
That would be fantastic news, and I'd be happy to do it.
All right, Representative, thanks again for your time tonight, sir, and look forward to talking again soon.
You bet, Cam. Thanks. Bye.
That is State Representative Creighton Kearns from the great state of Montana checking in this evening.